a collab, and well, not I was. I've done a face brushing video for a collab, and words. Okay, we're gonna start again. Hello, 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 hello to you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and all of you, all of you, all of you. Hi, 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 hi. So, in today's video, I'm gonna attempt to do like a soft-spoken ASMR video. I've never really done one of these before. I think I've attempted once before. The camera is not focusing on me, which is, you know, it's absolutely fine because you're the main focus, you're the main focus, you're the main focus, you're the main focus. If you can hear my fan, I really do apologise, but it's just far too hot in one's living facilities for me to not have the fan on. So the fan will be on if you can hear it. I do apologise, I do apologise. So today's video is going to be a face brushing video, but not with your usual, you know, brush, hand, elbow or kneecap. No, I have some flowers that I'm drying. I have them in this little container here, and they're going everywhere. Lovely. And where I usually film, the reason why I'm filming here, if you watched the video before, if I've put it out, if I've been organised, you'll know why I'm here. But where I usually film on my windowsill, that's where these usually stay. So as I pulled up my curtain, I saw them and I was like, oh, this could be fun for some face brushing. So it will be fast and aggressive, and I will be doing some, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but it's going to be some, you know, some soft-spoken vibes, and I hope that you enjoy. I hope that you enjoy. And I hope you decide to stay. 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 And I see you again. Okay, let's begin. So I've got a few. Oh, this is going to be messy. I'll tell you this now. I'll tell you right now, this is going to be a mess. I'm trying to detangle the flowers because apparently they love each other very much, which is quite common among, you know, different flower species. They tend to love each other quite a lot, so they've entangled themselves together during the drying process because they don't want to leave each other's sides, which is absolutely fine, but just makes it a bit tricky for me. So I have this one. This is a pellet shukmumsi, and the pellet shukmumsi is actually, it's founded in the deepest parts of fossil lakes. You can find fossil lakes, you know, down the road, or, you know, if you're just on one of your regular walks, if you look, they're quite hard to find sometimes, and they can be poisonous, these flowers, so please be careful. I'm just going to start with this one. It won't hurt at all, but I'm just going to brush. I'm just going to brush. Just come over here. I'm just going to brush. Okay, I can see that you've got some stress over in this corner. That's absolutely fine. We all deal with stress. Don't worry. You are not the only one here. And I know exactly how to get rid of that. I am the guru, the stress getter awayer. So I'm just gonna, okay, just gonna. And I know it's going quite fast. Don't you worry. It's absolutely fine. It's not. I'm not asking you to focus or anything. Not yet. Not just yet. Not just yet. No, not just yet. So I'm just gonna brush this. I've got a tickle in the throat. A tickle in the throat. So I'm just gonna continue to dust this over your face. Okay, lovely. And it's this beautiful purple colour. It's lovely. It's absolutely gorgeous. And yes, they do grow, like I said, in the fossil rivers. So whenever you're out on one of your walks, you know, on the fossil lane, make sure that you just have a look out for one of these. They're absolutely gorgeous. And if you put them in a nice vase or something, once they're dry, you know, they look really pretty in the home. They actually help with bringing in light through the window. They actually source the light through the window, which is why I had them on the windowsill. So the next thing that we have is like the last flower, which I have forgotten the name of because the flower names are quite long, but this is the next one that we have, and this is called the dark leaf. Now the dark leaf is actually quite a common flower. We see it a lot in the UK. We see it in some parts of Western Europe, and this is mainly used for, mainly used for digestion. We fry it in a frying pan, and we fry it with our bacon, or, you know, our eggs, because, you know, bacon and eggs is quite a common thing here in the UK. So we usually fry it with our bacon or eggs, or some people stuff it in their tomatoes. So what we're going to use this for, this is just to help digest. You know, it could be the end of the day or in the morning, just to help your stomach to kind of, you know, just do the things it's supposed to do. Me, I have bad digestion, so this is really key for me. I like to keep this around at all times. I like to keep it around at all times. Now, you don't actually have to digest it. All of these flowers, they just need to be wafted around you a little bit. They just need to be wafted around you, and that will actually do the trick. You don't need any don't need to take anything, you don't need to drink anything. They'll really do the trick on their own, which is so lovely. These can actually be found in very rare places. Even though it's a common flower, you do have to kind of search quite hard for them. Have to search quite hard, for them. And I found this one. I actually found this one on I believe this one was near a what are those things called? You know, like the Boris spikes. Yes, I believe I found it near one of those. I think they're called Boris spikes. Found it near one of those. Somebody had just rode over it and had just left it under the wheel, and that's actually quite good because all the nutrients from those busy London roads just seep into the flower, and they've really helped to get the digestion out, because obviously things like the sewer water and just the dirt and things, they're all good bacteria, so they just help to clear out anything in the digestive system, just to help build, and you know, all of those good things, all of them good things that we are needing in our lives. I'm just going to waft that over you, just like that, yeah. If you have hay fever, it's fine because they're dried, so they don't actually carry any pollen now. It's all dried out and gone away, which is why I don't have any bees in here. If they were pollinated, the bees would, come through the window. They would just enter through the glass, because they do like to do that sometimes. But obviously these flowers they're not pollinated, so it's fine. So we're just going to brush that over your face like that. Just going to brush that over your face. Now, the next one that I'm going to use, this is actually called a Freemarie, and if you look at the back of the Freemarie, you'll notice that it is quite dry. Now, you could argue that that's because it's been drying out, but the Freemarie, when you pick it, it is actually quite a dry flower naturally, and this, believe it or not, actually helps restore hydration in the face, specifically in the face. I'm just going to use some of this here on my nose because I've just got a little bit of a dry patch building up there, and then tomorrow that would have all cleared up. So I'm just going to, I've just got some bits dropping around. So I'm just going to, I'm just going to waft. Just going to waft that all over the face for you, okay? And I'm not saying that you have dry skin, it's just dry skin, oily skin, combination skin. We all need a bit of moisture, and it is quite warm out there today, so you know, it's just good. Okay. I'm coming in a bit closer with this one because sorry, I'm just gonna scrub there. I'm just gonna scrub. Okay, I came in a bit closer with that one because sometimes, you know, the dryness can be underneath the skin, which we really need to get. So we really need to get closer. So this one here is actually part of a family. There's 4 here. These ones are joined, as you can see. There's like a nice little root, and this one is separate. That's because this one decided to leave the pack, and they've actually gone to find themselves a partner to start a new life with. So we've got a few separated here. They've all gone to find partners, and maybe these 2 will be partners one day. Only time will tell. So this is the love flower. This one is going to help you find or restore or help with love in your life. So we're just gonna yep, just like that. Okay. And if you're not looking for love, it's absolutely fine, because it doesn't have to be with a partner. It can be with your mum, your dad, your siblings, you know, your friends, people who are just generally close to you, you know, even if you're just trying to build some new relationships at work, things like that. Or even in school, I know a lot of people are starting back in year squellas and things like that. You know, it just helps to build good relationships and chemical bonds. Okay, so we're going to take the family of flowers, because you know how they say, like, third time lucky or three's a charm kind of thing. This is your luck flower, your love luck flower. This is called love luck. This is called love luck. And and they've got these beautiful stems on them. They've got these beautiful stems, actually, yeah, so they're beautiful. So this is just your luck kind of charm. So I'm just gonna, this one we stipple onto the face, because sometimes people can be stubborn. So I find myself quite a stubborn person, so I really have to get in and stipple this onto my face in order for it to work. So I'm not sure what you're like as a person. I'm not really sure of your character. Some people tend to lie and then come back and say that when I brushed it on, it didn't quite work. So stippling it, I do it to every customer just to make sure that, you know, it's really working. Just want to make sure that it's really working. So we're just going to stipple that onto the skin. Just going to stipple. Make sure that I'm getting everything. You can. A lot of florists actually suggest that we don't mix flowers together when doing treatments, but I like to, because at the end of the day, 2 birds, 1 stone. Do you know what I mean? So we're just going to just really get in there and just make sure that we're covering all areas, okay? Just making sure. Okay, that's absolutely wonderful. So I don't know if I've actually got any others. I think we have. Oh no, we've done that one. Is there any that, you know, if you take a look in the box that we've got going on here, if you'd like to tell me any others that you'd like to use, we have used that one, yeah. We've used this one too. This is another single. As you can see, they do. Oh no, we haven't used this one. So this one is called the Point and Two. So this is for anybody that you'd like to cut out of your life. So, excuse me. So this one is for building relationships. And this one is for cutting anybody out. Anybody that you don't want in. Sometimes it can be hard to cut people out, but some people are just toxic. They bring toxic energy, and it's okay to say, do you know what? I don't need that in my life. So this one is called I don't remember what I said it was called. My mind has just gone blank. So we're just gonna. I'm going to start by stippling, and then I am actually going to come in and brush in those areas I stippled. I'm going to brush in the areas that I stippled, just going to brush. Then I'm just going to press on the skin, just to make sure that it all goes in. So let me just have a look at my chart here. I'm just going to take a look at my chart, and I have, yes, wonderful. Okay, yeah, I see that, yes. So did you have any questions for me? About the treatment? No? Okay, that's great. That's absolutely wonderful. I hope that you had a nice time here. Guys, it is the end of the video, and I realised that I kind of went into a character. I don't really know who she was. She just came, you know, so I allowed her to stay. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know, I might edit this one, because when I started with this one, I feel like I wasn't brushing very close to the camera. I feel like when I was brushing like this, and you can really see the brushing that was happening. I should have kind of slowed down and did it a bit closer to the camera like this, so it was really like a brush. I don't know, maybe you guys will like it, maybe you won't. Let me know what you thought of the video, and